Hi guys, so a quick player ratings on the game. Not the result that we wanted. Yet another draw. I'm really getting bored of these draws, but two things I want to say. One, how is that not a penalty on Pepe? The same damn referee that was in our game against Sheffield away from home didn't give two penalties. The same referee, the same VAR nonsense that don't actually overturn decisions. I don't get why the referee can just go to the uh, sideline and check the monitor by himself. That was a stone-on penalty. I've just had the commentary from Tim Sherwood, Hargreaves, and a couple of more people, and that is a definite penalty. That would have, of course, changed the game yet again. But well, apart from that, one thing I'll say is these days I actually don't even feel that much disappointed because I know where Arsenal is right now, and I actually expected us to either sneak this 2-1, and I was just going with my heart at that time, and I expected a draw. When the first 20 minutes the way it was going, I expected a definite draw. So not the result that we were looking for, but well, that's how it goes. Let me get to the player ratings. Leno, I'm gonna give 6. Not he didn't make many saves today, didn't have so many shots, but the ones he had, he did his thing. But one thing I'd say about Leno, the passing from the back. There's a time he almost lost the ball and he just cut, I think it was McBurney or someone, and he almost lost the ball. So I'd say 6 for Leno. On the right, Niles, I'm gonna give he doesn't really go forward much. I need someone who really attacks, the kind of Bellerin, but we were solid until like the 80th minute, so I'm gonna give Niles a 7. Mustafi, a couple of Mustafi moments here and there, but I think he was solid until that moment. But I think the goal it was deflected off him, I think, or something like that. But I'm gonna give Mustafi a 7. Luis, I'm also gonna give a 7. The defense wasn't really bad today. We just lapse of concentration without killing games, and you end up conceding. Saka, I'm gonna give an 8. What a player! Almost kept a clean. Actually, I'm gonna give Saka 9. At left back, not even his position. The way he was driving us forward, the cross for Martinelli, perfection. I mean, if you could get the left wing for him, I don't know how possible it is, but if you could fit all those guys in together with Aubameyang and the rest, that would be lethal. So I'm gonna give Saka a 9. In the midfield, Shaka, I'm gonna give a 7. He goes forward. The way he goes forward, you expect him to make a good pass, and he ends up giving the ball all the time. He takes the ball, runs forward, gives away the ball. There's a foul he committed. Yes, it was necessary. Yellow card as usual. There's a time he just gave away the ball to the middle of the park, and those are the kind of things we always say, the lapse of concentration. We need players who can concentrate for our whole 95 minutes. So I'm going to give Shaka a 7. Torreira, I'm also going to give him a 7. Got hit on the head with the ball, terrible. I thought he was gonna go off again, but uh, 7 for Torreira. Pepe, I'm gonna give him a 7 too. Actually, Pepe, I'm gonna give him an 8. There's a time he just cut 3 players and drive was driving us forward. Looked like would get a goal today. Should have gotten a penalty. Fuck Mike Dean, by the way. He's a terrible referee. Should be sacked from English refereeing and never to referee a game again. So Pepe, 8 for Pepe. In them, Ozil, I think Ozil did well. A couple of good flicks here and there. I'm not quite sure if he created a chance, so I'm gonna give Ozil a 7. Martinelli, I'm gonna give a 9 too. The goal he scored, uh, the way he runs with the ball, the way you wouldn't think him and Saka are 18 because they were the best players on that pitch, and I was actually depending on Martinelli to get us a goal. So yeah, I'm gonna go for 9 for Martinelli. Lacazette, this is where it gets tricky. I mean, he works so hard, but the form in front of goal has been horrible. I mean, I don't remember the last time he scored. Actually, like should be like almost 10 games since he last scored or something, or more than that. I'm not quite sure, but the clinicality just went away from him, and he doesn't get himself into the correct positions. Misses chance after chance every day. So Lacazette today, I'm gonna give him a 6. From the bench, Nketiah started 5, didn't have much time. Same with Guendouzi, standard 5. Who else came on? I don't actually remember who else came on. I don't think anyone else came on. So I was just so disappointed that we ended up drawing another game. That's 11 draws, I think, or 12 draws this season, and really disappointing. I mean, we have Chelsea next already on Tuesday. They're about to play right now, but well, I'm actually not confident in that too. Arteta, what I can say is Arteta has brought the spirit back, but the personnel is lacking. We actually need like 6 or 7 new players who can go with Arteta's philosophy and everything. Because some of those players I saw there, they can't really help you. I know Shaq. I always say Shaka, Ozil, Mustafis, they might have improved under Arteta and the likes of Luis, but they're not the kind of players that are going to take us forward. Most of them are bench players, and most of them are not even supposed to be playing in England. So yeah, those are my player ratings. My man of the match is going to go to Saka. Yet another draw, disappointing, but we move on again. We wait for Chelsea. I'll have a full review probably tomorrow, and I'll have a preview to the Chelsea game on Monday. So look forward to those ones. And yeah, thanks for watching.